Men spiss da.
Nei, ellers takk. Is doing that alone. I don't need to yell sing clap before doing my little claps. Hi, my name is Loy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am going to do something very narcissistic and self-centered and just get it over with. I have a PO box. So if you want to send me a letter, I would love that. Just give me a second so I can find my notes about the video about my life. Like, you need notes. Just remember. So I have reached 10k subscribers on YouTube. I've been making YouTube videos since before I was technically allowed to. Sorry, big brother, I lied when I made my first YouTube channel. I was not 13 or older. So I've been making YouTube videos for like 15 years. I'm an attention seeker, what can I say? You know, I used to fantasize about this moment. I used to fantasize about like the big numbers. Now that I've hit it, I'm kind of like, well, what now? Like, I guess I was expecting there to be like a pop-up. Or like, I don't know, like confetti. When you make a video and YouTube's happy with your views, you get confetti. I was almost like, oh god, I hope people don't... I hope I don't get too many subscribers, because I thought, how funny would it be if I hit 10,000 subscribers on the 1st of April and I go, woohoo, look at this, and everyone thinks I'm fucking joking. Now I need to come up with a new April Fool's joke. Because people love me too much, apparently. You want to know the worst part? I do have 2 candles for like the specific purpose of making a celebratory cake when I hit 10k. And I haven't baked the cake, I have the candles, and now I am closer to 11k. So like, do I just buy another one and then just celebrate 11? Kids, you need to celebrate the moments as they happen. Or the moments just become weird little reminders in your kitchen cupboard. I had plans for those, it just never happened. I've been busy. One of my nieces turned 15. This time, I actually remembered getting a birthday card. Like, one of the biggest adult achievements, like you're buying a vacuum, paying your bills on your own, remembering to buy birthday cards. That's why I became an artist, actually, not to express my inner emotions. It was to be able to bake birthday cards every time I forget. I usually love taking the train, but the moment I hear the words replacement bus, like all goodwill, all hope and light leave my eyes. Suddenly, I am like right wing. I'm like, get rid of all public transport. So yada yada yada, my niece had a birthday party, I went home to visit. Cool. Most importantly, I got to hang out with the family cat.
Nei, men han kunne se meg.
The cat is, give or take, 300 years old.
Du har et sånt spesielt talent for å være i veien.
Ja, det har han altså.
I am going to the party of the century because my niece is turning 15 years old. I have cat fur in my mouth. Har du noe du vil si til mikrofonen, Svein?
Men spiss da. Nei.
Du kan jo i hvert fall stå ved siden av klokka, så
Avstigning venstre side.
So, much like last time, I feel like I am going na 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 because the book I read after the last one is by the same author,
which means it is also in Norwegian, which also means that most of my audience, according to my analytics, can't read it, unless some of you have picked up a second or third language and you for some reason chose Norwegian. You might have. Norwegian is on Duolingo. Someone's like, oh, I'm going to start learning Norwegian. I was like, hey, wait until I've secured myself a Rosetta Stone sponsorship. If you or anyone you know is affiliated with Rosetta Stone, feel free to email me. Both of his books are about his relationship to his parents. I was crying on public transport, and that's the review.
This is so dusty. Hold on. Every time I pull out the printer, I'm like, Jesus Christ, where does the dust come from? Black appliances and black furniture were made for the sole reason of collecting any speck of dust that has ever existed in a room. I forgot to turn the printer on. I was wondering why it wasn't working. Hold on. Here we go.
I feel like I've come a long way since my shop update last year, when I was having to do like breathing techniques as I was laminating stickers because it was just such a pain. This is the Patreon sticker. Actually, it's stickers, plural. It's 2 stickers for April. And with a video. Hey, it would be so cool if you could say a single word properly. Thank you. Hey, horrible artists are over here. I don't really have any art to show you. I have this one clip of me watching a tutorial on how to draw mouths. Everyone has something. And like hands, yeah. Hands, awful, suck, bleh. Feet, awful, suck, bleh. Mouths, preferably, if it was up to me, we just wouldn't have them. So that I wouldn't have to learn how to draw them.
거의 친근에 가까운 그 됐을 때. 안녕하세요, 조명입니다. 오늘은 입술을 같이 한번 그려볼 건데요. 입술을 예쁘게 그리는 방법을 안다 하더라도 결국.
So I am sorry about the lack of art footage. I will improve. I've been really busy with work, okay? Speaking of work.
08. Ja, 0101 0208. Der er det et bilde. Ok. Ha det.
It's been deadlines. It's been deliveries. It's been deadlines for deliveries. It's been several of those on the same days.
I'll stick to the blueberry.
One of my co-workers came to visit from England. He's been doing it for the past couple of years, and I love it because that means work dinners. After the dinner, we were like, oh, let's go somewhere else. Let's do something else. Let's have some drinks. And we tried to go into one bar. It was full. You would think that a group of people wouldn't be that hard to like maneuver around because we're all grown. I genuinely think it might be like easier to herd sheep and kindergartners, because the thing is, adults have discovered they have like autonomy. We've managed to get them all together again, and then we moved to another bar that was an Irish bar. And I say the words Irish bar with the biggest quotation marks around them that you could possibly imagine. The first thing we see is like murals. Like, I don't know how to sugarcoat it, so I'm not going to. It looks like leprechauns in blackface. And everywhere there are signs telling us to dance on the table. And we realized, not long after that we had walked into what was about to become a music bingo. We all decided, all right, well, we'll play along. And we swept up. All the other teams were like friend groups. And then our team had people spanning over like 40 years, which means that we had someone that knew every single song on the list. And the thing is, every time you got like a row, you got a free drink. And then when you got 2 rows, you got 2 free drinks. So we ended up with, I think, like 9 drinks for free just in a row. I didn't intend on becoming a shoe content creator, but here we are. I had to get a new pair of shoes because my last pair of shoes, my Nike Air Force Ones that I've just been repurchasing over the past 6 years, kicked the bucket.
I'd like to take this moment to say thank you and goodbye to my old Nike Air Force Ones. They have served me well, but I do have a pattern of absolutely destroying the back of my shoes. I will wear my shoes until they look like this, and they become active threats towards my health. Going for my Achilles heel, like my literal Achilles heel, not the figurative one. They are trying to slip my Achilles heel.
The heels of my shoes, when I've worn them for like a year and a half, look like a small but very mighty rodent got to them.
I haven't tried them on yet, and there's this little voice whispering in my ear saying that they are not going to fit, and if they don't, that is going to be devastating. These are New Balances. I've gone through about 4 pairs of Nike Air Force Ones, and I figured at this point it's time to try anything else. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, they're too small. Fuck. Oh no. I really think they actually might be too small. Yeah, my toes are too far in the front. God damn it. I was really excited about walking around in like sneakers. Because it's spring now. Oh, this is horrible. This is the worst day ever. Ugh, my life is so unfair.
I promise to be better at trying to not destroy the back of my new shoes. Pinky promise. Give me your pinky.
I don't know if there exists. I don't know if there exists a less opportune time for me to do a shoe update, considering it is currently like snow raining. If I just go. It's giving Twin from The Shining. I got my new shoes. Turns out they were just a size too small, so I had to order the correct size. Isn't that a lesson for life, kids? Sometimes you just have to embrace your insecurities, like me with my big ass feet, so that you can get the correct size shoe, which feels like a much better takeaway than just telling someone to get their shoe size right. Also, don't worry about me wearing a jacket that is about 4 sizes too big for me, okay? That's neither here nor there.
And finally, do you guys actually like me talking about the weather? I know I've been spending a lot of time complaining about it being like too dark and too snowy and too foggy and too cold, and I have a new complaint, and that is that it's too light. I am light sensitive, okay? Sitting at that desk, getting the sun just like straight into my retinas, it sets off some like animalistic thing in me, and I get genuinely like angry, like a hamster. I get mad like a fucking guinea pig.
I know it looks ridiculous, but I'm so sensitive to bright sun, okay? Leave me alone.
Thank you for hanging out with me. Anyways, that was everything. Bye.